Hi, so today I kind of just wanted to talk about how absolutely dreadful the Bratz Mean Girl release was. I've actually made some little notes. That's how organised. And I was quite excited for the Mean Girls. Sometimes I do worry if it's a bit FOMO and it's like, I'd much rather pay release price for them than change my mind and pay like 200 odd quid down the road, if that makes sense. Out of them all, Katie was kind of like the least one I was excited for. But at the same time, like, I thought, let's get her. I do quite like having a set. Bit of a completionist, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so she was all set to release at 4 o'clock. Basically, we got told in the UK, but at first it looked as if we weren't getting them at all, which was a bit like, okay, do we all just... It's almost as if doll companies forget that they've got fans in a lot of other places. And I'll be honest, I can't complain. The UK get it a lot better than some other places, like especially if you're part of like doll reddits and things like that. Some people are just like really unlucky. I'm sorry if you can hear my cats trying to get in. They're not allowed in the doll room. That makes me sound so cruel, but it's because I have some very old Monster High dolls that now have chewed hands. I think I've mentioned that in my previous video, apologies. But yeah, so basically in the UK we got told that we would get them on Amazon UK, and we got told that we would get them on Very. I might pop in receipts because on the Instagram post it did say Very, and then when I checked a couple of days later, rather than actually announcing that it wasn't going to be coming out on Very, they were just like, oh, we'll just take it out the post. And it's like, okay, so I'd messaged a few people and I was like, oh, do you know if it's still coming out on Very? Like, what's happening? And everybody was a little bit confused by everything. But at the same time, I thought, right, we'll try Very, we'll try Amazon UK. So 4 o'clock comes, I'm at work, I'm just like, luckily I managed to take a break, but I'm refreshing, waiting for something, nothing happens. I think she sells out in a minute or two on my actual Bratz website. It was just an absolute mess. So yeah, anyway, like, I'm just refreshing all night, hoping to actually try and get something. It was one of the days where I work like an hour away as well, so like I rang my husband in the car and I was like, can you just like keep refreshing Amazon, and if a Bratz doll comes up, can you like get it? And he's very good with doll drops. He's helped me secure like Creature of a Black Lagoon and things like that, so he's a good egg, he knows what he's doing, I trust him. But I got in from work and he's like, Charlie, she hasn't dropped at all. Very strange. And then basically later on in the night, it was about 6:30, sorry, I'm checking my notes, Bratz then says it's coming for UK, Spain and France. Everybody's already very upset at this drop. Like, there's a lot of anger in the subreddit. But basically at 6:30, they say, right, these links for the Europe will be dropping soon. So obviously we're still refreshing and things like that. And then it drops for Spain. I can't remember what time it dropped. Oh no, it was already on Spain. Ignore me, I'm chatting rubbish. But yeah, so anyway, they said that. And then I'm refreshing till like 11 o'clock at night and I'm like, right, away. I've got work for next morning. Stop trying to get your little doll and go to bed. So I went to bed, woke up, and it turns out that the Amazon link had dropped through the night. So I was up at like 6:30, 7ish. The Amazon link had dropped through the night, and I think somebody had seen like there was 30 left. There was like no, and this is for the UK, sorry, there was no actual limit on what people could buy and things like that. Just an absolute mess. So anyway, as I'm getting ready at 7:30, the France link goes live. Bratz announces it. So I was like, right, okay, cool. Let's see if we can get it from France, Amazon, Amazon France. No, couldn't get it at all. Translated the page, it was letting me check out, and it was just like, actually no. So I was like, right, that's fine, I've tried something else. So then I'm like, I wonder if that was just maybe a faulty drop on UK Amazon and we're just kind of waiting for the proper drop. And then nothing. So Bratz hasn't even, they didn't even mention the absolute mess up of what happened with Amazon UK. They haven't announced that the link was dropped, even though they said that they were going to. Just an absolute mess. I cannot believe how badly they have handled this situation. Now, I collect Rainbow High, I collect Monster High, and I've restarted collecting Bratz. Obviously, I'll be honest, Mattel Creations get a lot of grief but I would take a Mattel Creations drop over this any day. Like, I just honestly cannot believe how bad this drop was. No communication, it was an absolute shit show. I will be honest, it's kind of soured me off getting the rest of the dolls. And especially if you look in the Instagram comments on the Bratz page, like, I'll be honest, I'd seen a couple a few weeks before when it was just like, oh, so UK collectors aren't getting it before they told us we were. And they were like, put it in the burn book, bestie. And honestly, I did actually think that was really, really funny. I know people were fuming at it, and I get it, it's very like, but I thought that was quite funny. But then to like, obviously fans are telling them how disappointed they are, and like, valid criticisms, total valid criticisms, and they're just like, they're so blasé and flippant about it. I also just kind of wanted to comment on the Bratz CEO, and I'm looking at the post right now, I'll pop it up here, saying that this was like the best, it was an amazing launch, it sold out instantly, and he's just basically bragging about like the sale of the dolls, and it's like, this isn't a good launch. Like, to me as a company, I get obviously limited editions and things like that, totally get it, but it's like, to me, I've seen like, hand on heart, like I have seen like maybe 4 fans that actually managed to get her. Like, I know there's obviously more, but like myself, I've seen 4 people that's managed to get her, and it's just an absolute joke, because I don't get it. As a company, don't you want to make money? But then it's just absolutely backwards to me, because it's like, this could have made them like double, triple what they must have made easily, because that's the thing on the resale market and things like that, that's not going to the company. Like, so it's like, oh my god, they're selling for like, I've seen it for like 200 quid on eBay and things like that, and it's like, but you're not getting that money. Yes, you've sold it for 60, but it's like, more collectors would have bought. I don't know, it's just absolutely crazy to me. Obviously I'm not a business lady, but yeah, I just honestly cannot get over how absolutely terrible the launch was, but just absolutely crazy. I'll be honest, lately I kind of have been feeling a little burnt out from collecting. I kind of go through phases with my dolls where I'm like massively into them, and then I kind of pull back a little bit. I'm trying to stay in, because the times where I have pulled back, I've missed some like really good releases. Talking about you, Pennywise, I think about you every day. But yeah, so I'm trying to like keep my toes in and stuff like that, but I don't know, doll quality's going down, prices are going up. I don't know, and I feel like I'm becoming too much of an adult. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, that doll's lovely, and I'm like, you could decorate one of your rooms in your house, and I'm like, I could. I don't know, I think maybe it's just me, but I do think like all the stress around releases and drops and stuff like that, I think it's really making the hobby not fun. I miss going out to a shop. I know I can still do this with general releases, but like, I miss the excitement of hunting for a doll, finding them in the shops. I don't know, fighting to get a release is just kind of killing it for me. But yeah, so basically I just think this drop has been handled horrendously. Like I said, it makes me not want to get any of the others. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you actually managed to get Katie. I hope some people managed to get her. Let me know if you're gonna go for the other ones, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out, because it seems like I'm not the only one that had these feelings. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.